Hello and welcome to my computer science IA video in which I'll be showing the functionality of the website. First, I started by turning on my server and now we can access to the website. So I opened two tabs, one for the client and the other for the admin in order to show how the two are connected to each other. So I'll start by logging as the admin here. I'll be putting the information. So by login, now the admin is logged in and the session starts. So this is the overview of the website, and I'd like to mention that we'll be evaluating success criteria. So success criteria 1 is signing up. So I will click on register, and here we have a form in which I'll be testing if the script is going to accept any abnormal data. So I will start filling in the informations. For the nationality, I'll just put something random to see if it will get accepted. Now by clicking on register, we see an error message that nationality is not valid. So I'll put the same data, I'll just change nationality into a valid one. So now by clicking on register, we'll be directed to the login page. And if you check the success criteria 2, that a user should receive an email when he signs up. So we can see that we received an email here, a welcome email. Now, if we go back to success criteria number 3 is that the client can log in into his created account. So I'll first try and log in using correct email and incorrect password. And we can see that an error message is displayed that the password is incorrect. So now I'll be logging using valid data, and we can see that the client is logged in and his session starts. The client can visit the website pages by clicking on the buttons in the header and can go back to the main page by clicking on the logo. Now for success criteria 4, where user can search for a town in the trip page. So we'll go to our trips and just search Alger in the search bar. We can see that the trip that has Alger is displayed. We can access to the information by clicking on Learn More button. So we can see by searching the trips that already exist, we can find an output. And for example, if I search Madrid, which doesn't exist in the website, we can see that no trips are found. So for the next success criteria, number 5, user can add a trip to his cart. So basically, we will go to our trips and just add random trips to the cart. So by adding to the cart, we can see that a confirmation message is displayed. So I'll just add a few more trips. So now let's go to success criteria number 6, where user can see their added to cart trips and they can see the total price. So now we will go to my cart here, and we can see that the trips that has been added are displayed and their total price as well. So for example, here, if I want to delete a trip, if I delete it, we can see that the total price updates as well. So now let's go back to success criteria 7, where user can confirm their booking and should receive a confirmation email. So here I will click on checkout and the confirmation message is displayed. So now by going to our email, we can find that we already received an email, which explains that our booking is on hold as the admin hasn't made any actions yet. Now let's go back to success criteria. So for success criteria 8, in my profile, users can update their profile. So I'll go to my profile, and this is where the client can update his information. Now, before updating the information, I'll go to the admin dashboard to manage users page. And this is the user table. We can see that the name here is Celine. And in the database as well, if we click on the users table, we can see the name is Celine. So now if I go back and update the name, and click on update button, so we will see that a confirmation message is displayed, and in the admin dashboard, if we refresh the page, we'll see that the name has changed, and so it would be changed in the database as shown in here. So let's go to success criteria 9, where user can check his trip history and cancel booking. So I'll go to the admin dashboard and click on home, so we can see that the total booking is 2. So if I go to manage bookings, and we can see that there are 2 trips, they have 1 booking per each. So now I will go back to the admin dashboard and scroll down to the history, the trip history. We can see that both trips are pending as the admin has not made an action yet. So now I will cancel the booking here by clicking on delete. So now if you scroll down, we can see that there's only one trip in our trip history. And if you go to the admin dashboard, we can see that total bookings is 1, which has been updated. And on manage bookings, the booking for Workla trip has been deleted. So now let's go to success criteria 10, where booking status email sent to the users. So it was achieved as I showed before, the email, and we can see also the booking status in the admin dashboard. And for the last success criteria in my profile, number 11, user can log out and close the session. So I'll just go and click on the logout button, and we can see that the session is closed and client is logged out. And now for success criteria 12, admin can log in with using his credentials. So basically, as I showed before, I already logged in. I'll just log out and log in again just to show the process. I will start by logging using the wrong password. By clicking on login, we can see that we receive an incorrect password message. So now I'll just log in using valid data. So now we're logged in and the session starts. So now I'll go to criteria 13, where the admin can see list of registered user form, the admin dashboard. So basically here we can see that the total user, total available trips, and total bookings is displayed. The number is displayed. So now let's go to success criteria 14, where admin can manage users and add and delete. So I'll go to the admin dashboard and click on manage users in here in the header. So now the admin is in manage users page, and we can see that there is a form in order to add a new user and a table that displays users if we scroll down. And the admin can click on delete to delete trip. So now we will be adding a new user. So I'll fill in this form. I just have to mention that the new user's password is going to be set by default to 12345. However, he can log in into his account and change it for security purposes. So if we click on add user button, we can see that the user has been added successfully. And if we scroll down to the users table, we can see that it has already been added in the admin dashboard. If we go to the database in the users table, we see that the new user has been added. So now I will try and log in using the new user credentials. So now by clicking on login, the user is logged in and session has started. So now I'll go to my profile and change the user password. So I'll tap here the new password, which will be 123, and click on update. So if you click on update, we receive a confirmation message, and now I'll be trying to log in using the old password and then the new password. So here I'll be entering the default password, and we can see that it says incorrect password. And here I will be entering the new password that I set. Log in, and we can see that client has logged in and session has started. So now I will log out and go back to the admin dashboard. And if you want to delete a user, we just click on delete in the table, and a confirmation message is going to be displayed that user is deleted successfully. So if we go to the database table, we see that the user has been deleted from the users table. And now I will try to log in as the old user and see if I can log in. And by clicking login, we can see that user is not found. So now I'll go to success criteria 15, admin can manage trips, basically add, update, and delete trips. I'll go to the admin dashboard and click on manage trips, and here we are in manage trips page. So basically, if we scroll down, this is the trips table, and the admin can delete or update the trips. So if we scroll up, we need to fill in this form in order to add a new trip. So now if we click on add trips, we can see that the new trip is added successfully, and we can see that the new trip is added to the trips table in the admin dashboard. If you go to the database and click on trip table, we can see that the trip has been added successfully in here. So now I'll be checking from the client's point of view. So I will log in into my account, and we can see that by accessing to our trips page that the new trip that has been added is displayed. And we can see its information by clicking on learn more. So now if I go to the admin dashboard and click on delete for this trip, we can see that the trip has been deleted successfully from the admin dashboard and from the database, from the trips table. So now I'll be checking from the client's point of view. So I'll go and refresh the page, and we can see that the trip has been deleted as well. So let's go back to success criteria number 16, where admin can approve or reject bookings from the admin dashboard. So here I'll go to the admin dashboard and click on manage bookings. So here we are on manage bookings page, where bookings are displayed in the trip booking history. So now I'll go to the client's profile. I just need to show how the booking status look like. It says pending. So now if I go back to the admin dashboard and click on more, and then here the admin can either reject or approve bookings. So here I'll be approving the booking by clicking on the approve button, and we can see that a confirmation message has been displayed. So now let's go to success criteria 10, where booking status email is sent to the user. So here we have received an email notification that the booking was approved by the admin. And if you go to the last success criteria, admin can log out. So here we will log out by clicking on logout button, and the session closes and the admin is logged out. Thank you for watching, and if you have any further queries, please check the code in the product document attached to the folder.